Wagwan and the warmest of welcomes to this new episode of Tangential Track Reviews here on Mason's Music Library. In this fifth installment, we're going to be checking out one of the newest singles from one of contemporary hip-hop's biggest hitters, and that's Joey Bada's and his new song, Land of the Free. Joey Bada is a New York rapper born and bred who received his initial recognition as a part of a young rap collective Pro Era that was founded by the late Capital Steez. Joey had gone to be picked up and groomed for greatness, releasing his phenomenal debut mixtape 1999 in June of 2012 that would go on to have many heads spinning due to disbelief at the talents of such a young MC. Now this mixtape would really kickstart Joey's career, and over the last 5 years, Joey's sound has really blossomed, with a number of fantastic features, including the song One Train by A$AP Rocky that featured some of the most significant artists of the new school, such as Kendrick Lamar, Danny Brown and Action Bronson. Now with some real momentum building up here, Joey dropped his first major label debut, 2015's Before the Money, that was received with terrific reception by both fans and critics alike. And it was only a matter of time before Joey would be back in the studio and working on his new album, that I'm happy to hear is only around the corner under the title All American Badass, that is set to be released on April 7th. Now this new single, Land of the Free, demonstrates another musical evolution of Joey's sound as it moves away from some of the 90s style that he had adopted and had been fusing with some of the more contemporary and progressive production techniques. Whenever Joey seems to drop a new project, he always tends to really focus on changing up and developing his sound, and this song has done so perfectly. Land of the Free was produced in conjunction with 1900 and Kirk Knight, and once again seems to really demonstrate a fusion of modern progressive production methods and motifs that go along seamlessly with the feel and sound of the old school, with a real 80s New York hip-hop vibe, seemingly taking influence from artists such as Grandmaster Flash, with some of the playful and funky keyboard arrangements on this song. Now the guys did an awesome job producing this song, and for me it's one of the best beats of 2017 so far. In terms of Joey's flow on this track, he approaches with a very mature and almost effortless style that has really demonstrated his growth and evolution of his craft and just how much of a badass he has become. With regard to the lyrical content, there seems to be a massive talk online about how this song is extremely politically motivated, and it certainly has been marketed as such. But when I listen to this song, I really get the feeling that it's not one side versus another, as some are painting it, but it recognises the echo of Black America's sordid history of oppression and abuse. Now Joey is exploring how this has continued to keep the black communities down, and explores the difficulties surrounded with escaping societal traps of inequality and underrepresentation. Now, much of the coverage I have seen about this song has been about how political it is, but for me I would say it explores one of the most universal themes of hip-hop. It's all about inspiring change and uplifting the black community. And this is nothing really new. I mean, Tupac has been doing it since back in the day, and so are artists such as Run the Jewels right now. But in this post-election zeitgeist of America, and in fact the world, where everyone is so divided and they're constantly looking for something to attack each other for, everyone's applying their own personal political ego to everything they find. But art is just about expression of the feelings of and emotions of the individual artist, and no one has the right to use music as a weapon to attack other people with. This is just a song, and a damn good one at that. So can't we just appreciate what Joey is saying, and just enjoy the music, and even allow it to bring us together? Now I'm interested to see where Joey goes with his new album, and I cannot wait to review it for this channel. And if you would like to keep up to date with all the new music releases, as well as discussions of some of the classic artists from Michael Jackson to Black Sabbath, then be sure to subscribe to Mason's Music Library and check us out on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. All links can be found in the description box below. Now, as always, I would love to know what you guys have to say about this album, so why not share them in the comment section below. And as always, I'm going to leave you guys my recommended listening for this week's episode, starting with Absolutely by Doom, Mathematics by Mos Def, and A Beautiful Life by Static Selector featuring Action Bronson and Joey Bada. Once again, I would love to thank you all for joining me for another episode of Tangential Track Reviews here on Mason's Music Library. And I'll see you in the next episode. Take it easy.